Hi betting experts. On Thursday, December the 5th, we're off down to deepest Somerset to Wincanton on Thursday, a typically competitive card with decent field sides. The ground good to soft in places at the time of recording. It's quite a sharp right-handed track, Wincanton. Again, the emphasis is pretty much always on speed unless it gets desperate. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap. This goes in the 135. It's the racingtv.com National Hunt Novice Handicap Hurdle. 3 miles and 150 yards, a class 5 for 3-year-olds and upwards. £3,300 the winner, which is pretty derisory. I think that's as low as I can remember at Wincanton, but I think it's a good opportunity for Lucky Rose to get up the mark finally over hurdle. She's had 6 goes. She's been in the frame on 3 occasions. She's run really well in defeat at Uttoxeter on the 28th of July when just about in need of the run after 188 days off. Then into handicap, she bumped into a plot in Hawaii, Domestiville at Fontwell, then ran really well back at Fontwell over this sort of trip behind Groom Ducot. Now, last time out, she was slightly disappointing at Huntingdon, only finishing 6th there behind Braganza Boy, but I think probably did too much too soon. And watching that run back, she was up on quite a strong pace and she got squeezed out before 2 out. It wasn't anywhere near as bad as it looked. She's been freshened up since 32 days off. Her yard, Noel Williams, an excellent trainer, 1 from 7 in the last 14 days. And I think she's still pretty unexposed, granted a proper test of stamina. She ran a lot better than it looks last time out. And I think a repeat of her previous 2 placed efforts will be enough to land this very modest prize. Now, typically for these sort of novice handicap hurdles, there's 4 or 5 who could be plots, but going through them, in truth, they've shown very little. And I think our selection is the clear form choice here and should take plenty of beating. Our betting expert value angle selection goes in the 235. It's the Weatherby's and Birdie Calendars Silverbuck Handicap Chase. 3 mile, 1 furlong and 30 yards, a class 4, 4-year-olds and upwards. £5,500 to the winner. I think Joe Tizard can strike here with Sherboy in that. Joe absolutely flying at the minute. 6 winners from his last 25 runners, a 24% strike rate. Does really well round these sort of tracks, local tracks. Sherborne, 11 runs over fence. He's only won once, but he's been in the frame on 4 occasions. He's run 2 blinders this season at Exeter and last time out at Newton Abbot, just beaten by Living on Luco there. Has inched up the weights for not winning. That's one negative, but I do think this stiffer test of stamina will suit him. Back up in trip to 3 mile 1. He ran an absolute screamer at Wincanton last March, so this track does suit, just beaten by the very resolute Abingworth on the nod, and he's a winner here in the past over 2 mile 4 on heavy ground, so this track clearly is optimum. 2 sighters this season. He comes into this in form. Freddie Gingell takes off a very handy £3, which will help, and I think he'll take plenty of stopping. Best of luck on Thursday, betting experts. Please do like and comment on all of our YouTube videos.